is all coming down to this one final matchup here in the semifinal matches. Momentarily, it will be Dokibird, it will be Henya facing each other off. The winner of this matchup will go and face Ali in the National Championship matchup. I'm looking forward to this matchup quite a lot compared to the other one because of the story that is both teams coming into today's matchup. We'll go ahead and get things extra set up here, but while I do that, let's go over the stories of both teams and how they've got to this point. For Dokibird, it is anything but the same as all the other teams coming into today's matchups. They have necessarily survived their first two matchups to get to this point. They are the on-paper underdogs coming into this game. Okay, I mentioned in the first game, but I'll mention it here as well for those that have missed it. 4 teams remain. Right now it's these 2 left that'll determine who they'll face Ali, but coming into today, 4 teams. Dokibird, in all statistics, last. I mentioned this one specific stat, but in the total amount of yards on offense, first place coming into today was Bao with 768. Second and third place are separated by 100 yards or less. Dokibird has more than 200 yards less than the top team coming into today. Now, in terms of scoring, they're right around that same margin. Or, sorry, they're right around close to where third place is, which was Ali coming into today. However, most of that scoring came from their defense rather than their offense. For Henya, they just basically they've had a nice path, really. Their closest game was their first matchup, and even then, that was still a pretty lopsided matchup at one point. Let's take a look at the bracket here to show it off. It was a matchup between her and Crony, and that matchup was necessarily close, but that was that. Their second round matchup, they dominated from bell to bell. They dominated David to get to this point. They've had it easy. Whereas Dokibird has had to rely on our defense to do something. This game is anything like the last game. Interceptions and turnovers in general, I'd hate to say it, Dokibird's going to have to rely on this offense. Henya's coming into today with a lot of scoring and a lot of total offense. It may be a Dokibird and Henya matchup for the semifinal, but I feel like it may be a Henya versus Ali's finals. However, for Henya, that really depends. It really depends on how good Dokibird's defense is today. Coming into today, I thought Bao had the chance to make it to the finals because on paper, similar situations for Ali and Bao compared to what we got now. Ali scored 60 and moved on to the finals. Doubled on every aspect of the front. Dokibird's offense is not great by any means of the stretch, but it only takes one game to prove me wrong. This is that game to do so. So that's where we set up. Let's get down to the field to begin what is our second and final semifinal matchup. Dokibird and Henya for a chance to the finals. It is not necessarily going to be the championship game necessarily, but it is a championship game feel for these two teams. Prime time football. This is what we live and breathe for. What you're about to witness is a classic championship matchup. And it's not even the championship game. Dokibird versus Henya. One team is going to move on. The other is going to see the same situation as Bao defeat. 13-minute matchups here. It was a long game in the first round. Will it be so this round? We'll see. Henya will get the ball to start things off in this first quarter matchup. They'll get right out to the 27, and that's where they'll start. Now, in the last game, there were a ton of injuries, which prolonged the inevitable defeat by Bao. Where in the first 2 rounds, turnovers were plentiful. First game of this round, I should say, not so much. There were still 2 turnovers, but it wasn't as costly as the first 2 rounds. That first down play was a 3-yard pass, so it'll be 2nd and 7 from the 29. It'll be another pass. This time it'll be over to the left side of the field. It is a first down. It's down to the 43. Henya's moving quick. Before I even have a chance to breathe, they're back up and ready to snap the ball. 1st and 10 at the 43. It will be a play-action pass. He's looking. He's looking. Just checks it down. The wide open out, but only gets 1 yard because he was just out of bounds. Right at the 44. 2nd and 9. It'll be a run up to the right side. Breaks 1. Can't break any more. Down to the 50. 3rd down coming up. Last game was a red versus blue match. This game, it's a yellow versus white match. 3rd and 3. Goes over the middle. That's caught. Another first down out to the 35. Actually, more than that because he broke free of that last tackle and got a couple extra yards out of that. So it's 32-yard line is where they're stationed at for this first down. Solid opening drive for Henya so far. Can they cap it off with a score? They throw it. They'll get a completion down to the 19 into the red zone. Maybe the white zone because there's not really any red. But still red zone football term-wise down to the 19. Feels weird saying any other color than red. And you're looking for a pass. Checks it out to the running back. He'll get tackled behind the line out to the 20. So it'll be 2nd and 11 coming up. Excuse me. For another pass. Pressure coming. Throws it. Got it. It breaks the tackle. He's in. Touchdown, Henya. And they'll strike first. And in the last semifinal matchups, both teams scored to start things off. So, as Henya drives first down the field, it's a good look at what Henya's offense is going to be capable of doing early on in this match. But like I said, Dokibird's offense is what we're going to be looking at the most. Because they're the team that is the biggest underdog compared to all the other teams that were coming into today's matchups. And that one drive by Henya took 3 minutes off the clock, roughly. A little less than that, but still a good amount of time taken up by the first drive of today by Henya. We'll see what Dokibird's able to accomplish here on their first offensive drive, which starts at their own 25. It'll be a pass. A lot of pressure coming. They're going to quickly strike it, and it's going to be incomplete. That's been a key factor in Bao's defeat. And a lot of opportunities early on to score, especially later, but they just kept dropping the ball. The 2nd down attempt for a pass was caught, and it's out to the 36, so an 11-yard gain, first down. Couldn't get it on the first attempt, but they got it on their second. But the team that ends up flubbering, I guess that's a good term, flubbering opportunities by either dropping passes or not picking the right option, are going to end up being the one to be defeated. Here's another deep shot. It's caught. He's got speed down the sideline, and just like that, Dokibird, touchdown. Well, I guess that explains how this game's going to go in a nutshell. Henya methodically drove down the field, took 3 minutes off. Dokibird took 3 plays to get up on the board. And both teams will trade a touchdown to start things off. I mean, I don't even think that drive was a minute. That's how quickly things could happen here in football. Now Henya will get the ball back with solid field position, just shy of the 30 though, but compared to our last matchup, kickoffs are going to be more important because of the starting field position. Henya will start from their own 27-yard line. It's going to be a pass, quick out to the wideout who catches it after getting hit. He'll actually lose yards on that play. It would have been better dropping that. Looked like he was going to after the hit, but brought it back down. He got tackled 2 yards behind the line. 3-man pressure here on this next play. It's caught. Despite it being double covered, it's still caught. Gain of 8, 3rd and 4, and again, Henya quickly up to the line. Looking for another pass attempt here. No pressure whatsoever. Throws it quick over to the left. That's wide open. That's caught. Out to the 35 and back in scoring range. Both teams shooting bullets. Like I said, with this kind of offensive play, it doesn't take many mistakes before a team can take advantage and pull away. Early on, it's going to be a tight matchup, but once we get to the second quarter, maybe the second half at farthest, I feel like that's when we're going to see a team finally decide to start pulling away. There goes a spin. He's got space, more than a first down. All right, out to the 20, into the red zone. Out to the 18. That was a play that was blown up to start. Turned it right around, got out to the left end of the field, and just found space. This time up the gut. Spins out of 1. Breaks free of 2. Almost breaks out of more. But still a first down at the 8. And Henya about to strike again on offense. Another run. This time not as lucky as the last 2, but still 10 yards out from the end zone. 2nd and goal. It'll be a quarterback keeper. He's got space. Never mind. I thought he did. He had a couple blocks, but wasn't able to get out to the outside. That'll be 3rd and goal from the 7. Watch the pass here. It'll be crucial. 3-man pressure. Lot of space. Throws it up to the end zone. Oh, did he get it? No. Oh, he had it. Oh, he had it. But it was out of bounds. Instead, Henya's going to settle for the field goal here and take the lead back, but with only 3 on the board. And Dokibird has a chance, if they could score anything, to still be in it. That last pass was a good pass after sitting in the pocket for a couple seconds. Too bad it was too little too late, or at least at the very least, the space just wasn't there. Because all you need in this game of football is 1 foot to be in bounds to consider that a catch and a touchdown. Unfortunately, not the case for that receiver. But still a 7-10 ball game as now Dokibird's back out on the field. Now, was that last offensive drive a fluke, or are they going to be really different on offense this time than in the last 2 games? We'll start with a run, and it'll be a minimal game out of that. More than half of this quarter has been taken up in time. 2nd and 8, screen pass. They'll get it out to the running back. He's got space, but no blocks. 3rd and short. If he had a couple extra blockers, he would have had a first down right there. That was a solid screen pass, but unfortunately just went to the route where nobody was there but defenders. 3rd and 4. Quickly back out to the running back. Can he get to the first down? Yes, he can. Breaks free of a few tackles out to the 34, so a good first down gain there. Here's another first down attempt here by Dokibird. Going to be a run up the gut. get another minimal gain. Actually 4 yards. Not too bad, actually. Looked like maybe 2, but he got 2 extra going to the ground. 4 minutes left in this first quarter. Play action. Throws it to a wideout. It's caught. Still only a gain of 2. The big time third down coming up, 3rd and 4. Throw it over the middle. It is caught. He's accelerating out to the 20, and he's down at the 17. Another good pass and another good run after catch. Now Dokibird's back in business to try and tie or take the lead. Now this game, these guys have been going quick. While the time is still being used up, the transitions and the time between plays is not a lot. 3 minutes left in the first. 1st and 10 from the 17. Gets it out to the running back. He'll get a few, but not much more than that. So a 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock stopped at 2:55. We'll run it again, up the gut. Still not much there. 3rd and 6 for the Dokibird offense. Will they take the lead, or can they tie it? 3rd and 6. Snap. Throw it to the middle. Caught. Touchdown, Dokibird. Survive the hit. Dokibird takes the lead. So far, every offensive drive has been a score of some kind. I think this game in particular is going to have to showcase off how perfect you could be. Because if you make any kind of mistake, if you let off the gas even a little bit, I feel like this game will start falling and falling. For one specific team. Both teams are showcasing off some high-octane offense to begin things off. However, all it takes is a couple offensive drives to not go your way. You're falling behind quickly. 1st and 10 for Henya. Looking for a receiver, finds one to the left. Gets a first down, he's down to the 39. For that, another pass here on 1st down. Another quick shot to the left. He's got another 1st down. About a gain of 12 on that one. They're a bit shy of the 50, but they're right there. A minute left in the first quarter. There'll be a run play up the middle. Gets a little bit of space, but just not enough to get out past the 47. A gain of 3. Second and 7. Looking for another pass over to the left. That one's caught. Breaks free of 1. Breaks free of 2. Tries to out-accelerate, but can't as it goes down on the 3rd. The 21. Once again, Henya back in scoring position on their 3rd offensive drive. Last time out, they only got 3 points, and because of that, they're now down by 4. But if they get a touchdown here, they're back in the lead. It is shotgun play, and so far, nobody up top. Everybody's down low. They'll run it here up the middle to the left side. It'll be 6 yards on that. Down to the 16. So that'll be the end of the first quarter unless they snap it quickly here. And they don't. So that first quarter flew by. It really flew by. Dokibird's up by a couple points at the moment, but Henya's driving down the field and could take the lead if they get another 16 yards. They'll need 4 to continue this drive. They have 2 attempts to do so. Here comes the snap. Looking for a receiver, throws it, got it at the 10, at the 5, tries to cut back into the middle, can't. Down to the 4. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Try to run it one more time up the middle, and they got some space down to the 1, but that's all they can get.